Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, we ask that you all please rise and direct your attention to the American flag, located by the north end zone for the playing of our national anthem, performed by the Williamsburg Symphonic Band and Choir. Please remain standing and sing the Williamsburg alma mater, performed by the Symphonic Band and Choir. The words are printed in your program.
Praises we sing, our voices raised on high, all caroling, memories of school days here, ever bright
Good afternoon. I am High School Principal Jason Tackett, and I would like to welcome you to Abrams Stadium at Williamsburg High School for the 2023 graduation ceremony. This is a momentous day that some believed would never come, while for others, it has arrived with astonishing speed. I would like to thank the entire custodial staff of Williamsburg School District. In addition to our custodial staff, I'd like to thank Mr. Randy Germer, Mr. Rick Healy, Officer Mike Glenn, Ms. Holly Young, Mrs. Candy Bainham, Mrs. Mandy Irvin, Mrs. Morgan Eilerman, Mr. Mike Kirk, Ms. Holly Kopcha, Mrs. Lindsay Stith, Mr. Charlie Macklem, and Mrs. Amy Attinger for all of their behind-the-scenes help over the last few days in preparation for this event. A big thank you today to our ushers for helping seat our friends and families. Their names are printed in your programs. Finally, I would like to thank Mr. Kevin Lockwood for the musical direction of the band and choir. At this time, I want to thank two groups of people who have had a tremendous impact on the lives of those seated on the field today. First, would all of the parents and guardians of the graduates today please stand? We extend our heartfelt gratitude for your tireless efforts in raising and nurturing remarkable individuals. Your unwavering love and guidance have played an instrumental role in shaping each graduate, and their profound appreciation is immeasurable. Another round of applause for them, please. Next, would all of Williamsburg School's faculty and staff members please stand? Let us acknowledge and applaud our exceptional team of teachers and support staff who have invested countless hours in guiding our graduates toward success. Their unwavering commitment to preparing the students for the unknown challenges of the future is truly commendable. Join us again in giving them a round of applause for their remarkable efforts. At this time, I would like to introduce some of our distinguished guests. Please stand when I call your name. Mr. Matthew Early, Superintendent. Mr. Greg Wells, Treasurer. Mr. Kevin Dunn, Williamsburg Elementary Principal. Mrs. Tina Reichert, Director of Student Services. Mrs. Amy Attinger, Director of Technology. And Mr. Randy Germer, Director of Facilities. And up in the booth, Mr. Haley, Director of Athletics. With us today are our Board of Education members, President Mr. Charlie Macklem, Vice President Mr. Brandon Lindsay, Board Member Mr. Jeff Cummins, Board Member Mr. Daniel Napke, and Board Member Mrs. Sue Matson. Joining us from U.S. Grant Career Center, Principal Mr. Barry Dalton. Mr. Zach Early, will you please come forward? Zach is the 2023 Senior Class President. It is my pleasure to present with him with a plaque in recognition of this outstanding accomplishment.
Hello, my name is Zach Early, and I am the Senior Class President. I really cannot believe that this day, which has always seemed so far away, is now upon us. We are very blessed to have a beautiful day to celebrate. As class president, I sat to write this speech and felt compelled to brag about our class. I began to research statistics that represent the Williamsburg class of 2023. To start, we have 87 students in the class, and we were able to accumulate over 9,806 community service hours. Our class earned $667,365 for scholarships. Of the 87 students, 46 are going to college, 36 are going straight to the workforce, in which many have already been placed in jobs, and 5 are going into the military. I would like to recognize Colin Klopstein, Tristan Grice, Chloe Bellamo, Aaron Vance, and Connor Mormond. They have chosen to make the selfless sacrifice to serve our country. As a grade, we have 40 students with a 3.0 GPA or better. We have won 19 league titles during our time in high school, as well as our men's soccer and basketball teams now have the school record for number of wins in a season. We have 8 student athletes going to various colleges to compete at the next level. As I researched these statistics, I was impressed, but it also dawned on me that these numbers and awards were not always the things that first came to mind when I reflected on my high school experience. Graduation may seem like an important day to us, and especially our family members. One we've waited for, but what graduation is to me is just a celebration to commemorate the last 13 years of waking up each weekday morning and making memories. So along with the statistics and accolades, I feel it's important to remember the memories we made to get us here. What we learn in school is not just content, but we learn how to interact with others, what our interests are, we learn the type of person we are, and who we want to become. I will definitely remember this day, but more importantly, I will remember all of the countless memories of my school days. It will be weird next year not hearing Senora Huffer Mendoza playing the song Friday as I stroll down the halls each Friday morning, or catching up with most every teacher during the 7th bell in the office. I know I will miss these little things that seem so simple but mean so much. As I have heard my dad say time and time again, don't be sad it's over, be happy it happened. Going to a school the size of Williamsburg, you meet everyone very quickly. Many of us have gone to Williamsburg since grade school. I was very lucky to have a core group of friends all the way up through school. I cherish all of the memories we have made over the years, from the very intense kickball and football games at recess, to the practical jokes in middle school, up to the countless time we have spent over the years playing sports. I appreciate how competitive our entire class is and how we all want to be great. We need to keep that same competitiveness with us as we go into the place called the real world. Our country is running low on leaders in every profession, and knowing our class, there is no reason why we cannot all positively impact the world. On behalf of the class of 2023, I want to thank all of the teachers and school faculty for all of the time and effort put into making us the people we are today. To all of the coaches, thank you for instilling principles of hard work and perseverance to help us learn more about ourselves. Lastly, to our parents, guardians, siblings, and grandparents, thank you for not only keeping us in school, but thank you for playing the biggest role in our lives. I personally want to thank Ms. Kopcha, Ms. Kellerman, Mr. Bogan, and Ms. Eilerman, and Senora Huffer Mendoza for helping me excel in their classes and to learn more about myself and who I want to become. I want to thank my family for instilling faith in me, because without God, I would not be the man that I am. And I appreciate all of the opportunities which I have been exposed to, as well as the support. As we get older, we will continue on our different paths, but I want to close my speech and speak on something which many people think about: success. How do we define success? The answer will be different for each person. Some people may define success as achieving your goals. Others may refer to success as making money. I have my own thoughts on success. In fact, I have created an equation. A dream times hard work equals success. We all have dreams about what our future may hold. It is up to us to work hard and achieve those dreams. We will all achieve success when we live out our dreams. When we look back on this day 10 to 20 years from now, we will all have had many opportunities to be successful. Let's show the world what true success looks like as we work hard to achieve our dreams. Thank you.
Great job, Zach. Miss Caitlin Gregory, will you please come forward? Caitlin is the valedictorian of the 2023 senior class. It is my pleasure to present this plaque to her in recognition of this great accomplishment.
Good afternoon. My name is Caitlin Gregory, and I would like to take this opportunity to speak on behalf of the class of 2023 as valedictorian. A little disclaimer, public speaking is not my strong suit, so I will try to keep my speech brief. As we conclude our high school experience today, I would like to summarize the things that we have learned along the way. As we have progressed through the last 4 years, we have had the opportunity to learn so much about others as well as ourselves. I have seen people go through so many changes, and it has been a truly wonderful experience to take part in. Being in high school has taught many of us how to work collaboratively with others, prepare for the challenges of adulthood, and give us structure in our truly chaotic lives. Now, I won't bore you with speaking about my personal achievements, but instead I would like to focus more on the accomplishments of the class of 2023 itself. I think that as a whole, this class has truly been different from those previously graduated. The bond that this class shares is truly unique, as many of us have spent all of our K through 12 years together. And for those of you who joined us along the way, I feel as if this class has done an amazing job at including and taking others in, and providing them with the support that this community gives to each and every person in it. Now here is where I get to the sappy and maybe a little bit corny part of my speech. As we embark on this new chapter in our lives, it can be very stressful and hard to navigate. Many of us have absolutely no clue what we are doing with our lives, but it is important to remember that it is all going to work out one way or the other. Progressing through the next chapter of our lives requires us to embrace these new changes and take risks in order to learn from our mistakes. There will undoubtedly be obstacles that we will need to overcome, but it is extremely important for us to persevere through these challenges and to never give up on our dreams and goals. Things are about to get difficult and, to be completely honest, terrifying, but keeping in mind that these challenges are ones that everyone goes through is going to be extremely important as we continue on with our lives. After we cross the stage with our diplomas in hand, we will all take a different path for the rest of our lives. Many of us will attend college, some will go right into the workforce, others will attend trade school, and some will enter the military. No matter which direction we go in, it is important to remember that there is no right path. We are also different, despite how similar our high school experiences have been, so each of us must weigh our options and make decisions based on what will fit our own goals, not the goals of others. I would like to take a second to thank all the teachers, faculty, coaches, parents, and everyone else that has had a role in shaping our lives. We would not be in the position that we are in today without the guidance and support of these people. One of my favorite things about attending Williamsburg has to be the sense of community that this school brings. Whether that be through attending sports games, concerts, or various school functions, the people in this community have always been there to support one another. Having participated in various activities at Williamsburg, I have always felt like someone has had my back and been there for me through my hardest times. Being given the opportunity to attend WHS is something that I will forever cherish, and I hope that as we all continue to branch out of our tiny bubbles, that we will still maintain a community to turn to in times of need. Throughout all of our shared experiences, such as hearing Mrs. Williams' contagious laughter throughout the hallways, being able to participate in one of Senora Huffer Mendoza's fiestas, or having Mr. Bogan to joke around with in the hallway, we have had many good times together as a class. While we will all branch out in many different directions, there will always be a home for us back in Williamsburg, which is something that we cannot take for granted. Some of us will go very far from home, myself included, while others will stay local. Cherish these moments while you can, because time will really fly by. I once had a soccer coach who many of you know, Craig Beeston, who shared a quote with my soccer team a little while back that I think fits today perfectly. It goes, "How lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard." Because yeah, saying goodbye will be hard. However, I am so proud of each and every one of us, and I wish the best for you all. Thank you for your time.
Great job, Caitlin. Miss Emily Hensley, will you please come forward? Emily is the salutatorian of the 2023 senior class. It is my pleasure to present her with a plaque in recognition of this outstanding accomplishment. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, parents, teachers, family and friends, and my fellow graduates. It is my honor to be standing here as Williamsburg High School's Class of 2023 salutatorian. Honestly, standing up here in front of so many people is not an easy thing for me to do. Today we gather in this beautiful stadium one last time to celebrate our achievements. We made it to graduation. Whether you flew, walked, or crawled through these last 4 years, we are all here wearing the same blue and white cap and gowns and celebrating the same achievement. Before I get into the speech, I would like to say one thing. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. If you know me, you know that math and numbers are more of my thing, so it is only reasonable if I give you some numbers. We've been in school for 13 years. We have spent roughly 664 days in high school. We have been a part of 19 league titles, and we have broken 13 school records. With that being said, our class of 87 students have achieved more than most would think. As Ms. Kellerman would say, the limit does not exist. After a lot of reflecting on our journey through high school, it became clear to me what to say. Phew! We are done, we got through it, and we did it. We've all worked tirelessly these past 4 years. The countless hours we have put in over the years has paid off. The amount of sleep we have lost trying to cram in more studying has brought us here today. Without all of the hard work we put in and the amount of support we had from everyone around us, we wouldn't be where we are today. As we each walk across this stage, we end a chapter in our lives, but allows us to start writing the next. Our lives are in our own hands now. Every single one of us has something out there waiting for us. Go get it. You have people rooting for you everywhere you go. I hope that we all walk out of here today feeling proud of all the things we have accomplished over these 4 years. I'm not going to talk too much about myself because we have all had our own achievements, but I would like to share a few memories. I have come to the realization that I may be a bit of an overachiever, and some would say a bit dramatic. Some of my teachers can confirm that I have very high standards for myself, as do others. Mrs. Kellerman and Ms. Musoff have unfortunately witnessed firsthand a few breakdowns and have seen a lot of tears shed. Thank you to them for always being there and encouraging me to put myself out there. I would truly miss Holly greeting me in the mornings, Stidham bringing in donuts, Mr. Kirk's wacky outfits, Miss Sutton's story times, and Candy's hugs. The environment this school has made for the students is truly a blessing. I have not gone to Williamsburg my whole life, unlike the majority of my peers, but I will say it was one of the best decisions I have made. The teachers and faculty here are some of the greatest people I have met. Our experiences in Williamsburg will continue to resonate with us as we each venture off into different paths. We all have the tools we need to start the next chapter of our lives. Do not underestimate the power we have to make a difference. We are all ready to leave our mark on the world. I'm honored to be in the presence of such a remarkable class of graduates. I'm excited for what the future holds for each and every one of us. Before I go, I want to offer a final message summarizing 3 important pieces of advice. First, as Zach stated before, make yourself available to make a few memories. Achievements may be great, but the journey and stories along the way are what make it worth it. It helps us define what success really is. Second, to echo Caitlin, enjoy the people you have while you have them. Our small community of Williamsburg is so special, and it's our job to remember that. And third, from me, celebrate. When you make it to a moment like this, hug the ones around you. Take a moment to congratulate yourself. Hard things are not earned without effort and commitment. So congratulations to us, and I'm so proud that we have made it this far. Thank you.
Great job, Emily. How about another round of applause for our 3 speakers? It's not easy being up here in front of all you all. The Williamsburg Choir will now perform "See You Again." What a great job by our choir. I want to welcome you again, family members, faculty members, parents, community members, and most importantly, the Williamsburg High School class of 2023. What a beautiful day. I don't know if you've been here at the past two graduations. We've had tents and rain and cold, and we're just blessed. This is beautiful. So excited to be here with this class. I have to say that this class is special to me. This is the first of hopefully many classes that I watched enter Williamsburg Middle School as sixth graders, and now I watch them exit as successful young adults ready to make their mark on the world. To each of you here today, thank you. Thank you for a successful school year. Thank you for your time, your dedication, and support for our school. Just as every year before this year has had, and after this year will have, this year has had its share of ups and downs, of successes and failures, and many unexpected challenges. Yet, due to your unwavering strength to face these challenges head on, here we are today, celebrating together as one Wildcat family. We have seen the grit and determination embodied by this community and by our students. We have seen successes in the classroom, on the court, and on the field. Each morning, I end the announcements with the phrase, respect, responsibility, resiliency. That's the Wildcat way. However, this phrase isn't just a tagline here at Williamsburg High School. It is a way of life. The Wildcat Way is a belief system that we work to instill into our students daily. The Wildcat Way isn't new to Williamsburger. It has been a way of life here for generations. We have just worked to put that way of life into three simple words we strive to live by: respect, responsibility, resiliency. Respect is a deep admiration for someone or something elicited by their abilities, qualities, or achievements. Respecting others is to treat them with honor and dignity. As you leave our halls, I hope you leave with the ability to respect others, to listen as you seek to understand, to show empathy for differences, and to serve others. I hope that you can apologize when you are wrong, be polite, and show gratitude. And while I hope that you can show respect to others, it is imperative that you show respect for yourselves. Seek to understand yourself. Find out how you truly are. Be kind to yourself and give yourself grace to make mistakes and to learn from them. Responsibility is the opportunity or ability to act independently and make decisions without authorization. As you step into life after high school, you are about to be placed with more responsibility than ever before, but you are prepared. You have been expected to work to the best of your ability and to keep your commitments. You have been asked to remove excuses and to correct your mistakes. As you start the next chapter of your life, continue to focus on showing responsibility. Follow through on commitments to yourself and to others. Answer for your actions and your mistakes. Be dependable and be trustworthy. Resiliency is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties, displaying toughness. I promised myself not to speak too much about the pandemic today, but how do you not mention it when I talk about the resiliency these students have shown? You have adapted to the most adverse conditions many of us have experienced to date. The quarantines, the masks, the strict rules, the cancellations of major life events, they have not been easy for any of us to overcome, but you have done it. I call on you to take this toughness and apply it to your life moving forward. When you fail, and you will, use that as a learning experience and continue to progress towards your goals. Don't quit. Seek to support and build quality relationships and build upon those experiences. Find meaning in every aspect of life, in every situation. So today, as we part and take the next steps forward toward our future, I encourage you to let the words that you have heard every morning continue to guide you each and every day. Respect, responsibility, resiliency, That's the Wildcat way. We are now going to move into our awards section of the ceremony. I would now like to recognize the seniors who have received scholarships to pursue their education further. The scholarships and awards the students have received are printed in your programs. I'm pleased to announce that this year's senior class, at the time of printing the program, has been awarded $667,365. $38,210 came from local scholarships. So a heartfelt thank you to those organizations, businesses, and individuals that have awarded scholarships to our seniors. I am now going to read the names of students who have been awarded scholarships. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all names have been called. Please hold your applause until I'm finished reading everyone's name. Thomas Broadbeck Thompson, Randy Bush, Kylie Caudell, Abigail Couch, Ava Zarnecki, Ella Durham, Zachary Early, Megan Ellis, Matthew Fetters, Justin Fuller, Caitlin Gregory, Emily Hensley, Cadence Hicks, Elizabeth Holcomb, Elijah Jones, Bryce Lilly, Luke Lindsay, Joseph Lotman, Logan Middendorf, Rachel Moore, Owen Salomon, Isabel Stidham, Victoria Strobel, Carter Sunderman, and Kadam Wisman. I would now like to recognize those students who are members of the National Honor Society or the National Technical Honor Society. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all names have been called. Wyatt Richards, Ryan Costello, Madison Hensley, Caden Wisman, Randy Bush, Kylie Caudell, Abigail Couch, Ava Zarnecki, Zachary Early, Megan Ellis, Matthew Fetters, Justin Fuller, Caitlin Gregory, Emily Hensley, Elizabeth Holcomb, Brianna Jackson, Lawrence Jones, Hayden Meisberger, Rachel Moore, Dakota Pierce, Owen Salomon, and Joshua Smith. Isabel Stidham and Victoria Strobel. Sorry, I forgot to turn my page. The following students have earned an honors diploma according to the guidelines of the state of Ohio. Would you please stand when your name is called? Randy Bush, Kylie Caudell, Ryan Costello, Ava Zarnecki, Zachary Early, Megan Ellis, Matthew Fetters, Caitlin Gregory, Emily Hensley, Rachel Moore, Owen Salomon, Isabel Stidham, and Victoria Strobel. The class of 2023 provided 9,806 hours of community service through the Williamsburg Service Learning Program. The following students have provided over 200 hours of community service. Would you please stand when your name is called? Thomas Broadbeck Thompson, Randy Bush, Ryan Costello, Ella Durham, Zachary Early, Megan Ellis, Tristan Grice, Brianna Jackson, Riley Kelly, Colin Klofstein, Hayden Meisberger, Rachel Moore, Jonathan Etzel, and Bryce Lilly. I would now like to recognize those who have chosen to enlist with our military. These individuals have made a very difficult, important decision about what to do with their future. Chloe Bellamo, Tristan Grice, Colin Klofstein, Connor Mormond, and Aaron Vance. We wish you well, and our prayers are with you. Would any veterans or current members of our armed forces who are in the crowd today please stand to be recognized? Thank you for your service to our country. Now the time you've been waiting for. It is now the time for the presentation of diplomas. In an effort to preserve the dignity of our ceremony for our graduates, we ask that you please remain seated and hold your applause until they have all received their diplomas. Will the class please rise? Members of the Board of Education, it is my pleasure to present to you the Williamsburg High School graduating class of 2023. All of these students have successfully completed the course of study as prescribed by the Board of Education. The diploma they are about to receive, the highest honor in our power to bestow, carries with it our respect, confidence, and best wishes for future success. Please take your places for the presentation of diplomas.
Zachary Matthew Early. Caitlin Alexandra Gregory. Emily Christine Hensley. Cedric Caden Alexander. Brooklyn Jolene Applegate. Shadow Avili. Chloe Lynn Bellamo. Thomas Charles Broadbeck Thompson. Ashley Marie Bertram. Chance Austin Bunch.
Congratulations.
Matthew Philip Fetters. Abigail Rose Couch. Blake Edward Dean. Ryan Siobhan Costello. Landon James Dowie. Kylie Alexandra Caudill. John Allen Kramer.
Congratulations, John.
Eliana Elise Nicole Carter.
Congratulations, Ellie.
Jace Edward Cantor. Randy Grace Bush. Ava Claire Zarnecki.
Congratulations.
Carter Allen Fink. Jordan May Davidson. Justin Nathaniel Fuller. Summer Yvonne Davis. Tristan Aiden Grice.
Congratulations.
Alyssa Esther D. Drake. Austin Lee Hefner. Ella Rose Durham. Anthony Merrill Henice. Bryce Lee Lilly. Elizabeth Grace Holcomb. Colin Michael Lee Klopstein. Cadence Michelle Hicks. Lawrence Jackson Jones. Madison Jean Hensley. Elijah Vance Jones. Madison K. Gibbs. Tobin Scott Humphreys.
Congratulations, Toby.
Thank you. Oh, sorry. Thanks.
Megan Rose Ellis. Brianna Joe Jackson. Luke Walker Lindsay. Melinda Renee Johnson.
Congratulations. Great job.
Joseph Thomas Lotman.
Appreciate it.
Riley Marie Kelly. Caden Douglas Meisberger. Emma Elise King. Logan Paul Middendorf. Olivia Michelle Luke. Nathaniel Jeffrey Milton. Nicholas Ryan Patterson.
Congratulations. Great job.
Isabel Ray Stidham.
Don't cry, Tony!
Jonathan Ray Etzel. Kimberly Jane Smith. William Session Moss. Emmeline Faith Ratliff.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Brian Scott Moore.
Congratulations, Brian. Good job.
Mackenzie Grace Newcomb.
Congratulations, Mackenzie.
Connor Braden Mormon. Rachel Marie Moore.
Thank you.
Victoria Dolores Strobel. Ethan Timothy Pelletier. Carlina Sue Tenbrink.
Congratulations.
Dakota Allen Pierce. Chase Aaron Price. Joshua William Raymond. Wyatt Stephen Richards.
Congratulations.
Owen Jacob Solomon. Curtis Matthew Saylor.
Congratulations.
Caden Matthew Wisman.
Thank you.
Jackson Matthew Wesley. Aaron Tyler Vance.
Congratulations.
Benjamin Joseph Trainer. Logan Matthew Scott Taylor.
Congratulations.
Carter Brooks Sunderman. Joshua David Smith.
Congratulations.
Jeffrey Tyler Schaus.
Congratulations.
Will the class please rise? By the power vested in me by the State of Ohio Board of Education and by the Williamsburg Local School District Board of Education, I hereby confer upon you the diploma of Williamsburg High School. Congratulations, class of 2023.